I'm Michael Wargo, team pilot with Precision Aerobatics, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions of the Katana 60. I've only maiden flighted this at a clinic, at a demo a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to save my real first impressions for it and for this first flight to just kind of get a feel for it and let everyone know exactly how my first impressions, my first take about the difference between this and other ones, and just really how competent and how good it flies and how good each maneuver feels. So here goes. Good to go? All right, we're going to just kind of test it out, see how it does on various maneuvers. Let's just check the snap rate and things like that. See how quick she snaps and see if we can just catch it right on point. Check and see how it does on knife edge. Always to me, I like to see if there's any coupling or anything that's going to make any of this other stuff feel a little different.
Flight mode 3.
So I'm going to bring it down low. Bring it here in front of me. I want you to take notice of how comfortable I was and how straight this plane was. This is in heavy wind. I mean, this plane really is absolutely laser straight on knife edge. You know, this is what I really love about this plane and the other PA planes. There was a lot of wind out there. You can see it throwing the plane around, but ultimately it's very rock solid. As you can see, it just harriers just perfectly. I just can't say enough good about the way PA planes fly, especially in this configuration. I mean, this is what we had on that day. But again, even with a lot of wind, a light plane, it still just really is so easy to control. And of course, inverted harrier, just as easy, just as controllable, just perfect. It's not like I didn't expect this, but it's always nice to see that the plane is going to respond exactly the way I want it to. Again, always just, this hovering, and watch this, just nice slow torque roll and stuff like that. Even with this wind, throwing it down the runway, it's just beautiful. So much more athletic. Wow, very agile, really athletic. You gotta like that. In fact, I like it so much I'm gonna do it again. Hold that line, look at that. Here's something that's kind of important to me, is that I can just float it right down here and control to hover just like that, even in this high wind. Again, it's something that can only be done with a nice, light, really good plane. And don't forget, I'm trusting this enough with the wind to catch it. Again, here's something else, just a nice little aerobatic maneuver coming down and then just rolling and just keeping the roll at exactly the cadence that I want all the way to the ground. It's a little windy, and I wasn't quite as low as I wanted, so I just kept it up and rolled it, and eventually got the plane down lower. Here I'm checking the rudder. As you can see, it'll just turn on a dime and go straight up, rudder only. Very powerful. And again, I really like what just happened there, where I can spin it and just have it stop right on a dime. Again, it's all about control and predictability. Wow, 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 unbelievable. only way to come out that low comfortably is to be confident and sure this plane is going to do exactly what you want it to do. And another, look how close, and again, I have to be very comfortable it's going to stay dead straight, and I can control it through this whole thing. Again, how do you confidently roll it this low and close with no experience on the airframe? It really has to be the airplane that's giving you this confidence. Or even landing while rolling, to have that kind of confidence from something you're not familiar with is pretty amazing. Even with simple little things like these snap turns, I am completely unfamiliar with this. I have no experience on the airframe, but everything looks good. Here's another example of why we like it so much, because we all want to hover and have it really controlled in a hover. And again, it's windy, but look how really nice and stable this thing is. Do it in my face, stay low. Wow, I just love this. Wow, wow, wow. Again, it's very windy. Very windy. Just try and settle it down a little bit.